Hello, good morning, boys and girls. Nice to see you. I have another book on insects I'm very excited about. It's the Africanized honeybee versus the army ant. So, two very scary insects. And I'll give you some facts and find out who is more deadlier, who is more scarier. All right. So, we have the killer bees. Africanized honeybees are known for another scarier name, the killer bees. They're called this because of the aggressive way they guard their hive. Their stings have killed both people and animals. In 1956, a scientist from Brazil brought African honeybees to South America. He hoped they'd produce more honey. Some escaped and mated with wild European honeybees. The honeybees that resulted were named Africanized honeybees. They're now found throughout the southern United States, and they continue to move north. Okay, we got a little caption here. Though Africanized honeybees are dangerous, there's a greater chance you'll be struck by lightning than killed by them. Wow. Ants on the march. All right, here's the other side of it. So we got the bees, now we got the ants. Let's find out some more information. One ant doesn't strike fear in most people, but a whole army of ants might. Army ants are ants that swarm or move in a large group to look for food instead of building a permanent nest. Perhaps the most famous species or kind of army ant is the Eciton burchelli or E. burchelli. These ants live in Central and South America. When army ants march through the rainforest, they scare creatures from their hiding places. This provides other animals with prey to eat. The E. burchelli army ants aren't usually dangerous. However, they can be a risk to people who are allergic to their stings. That's the allergies. You gotta be aware of that. But look at I think these are called talons on this ant. They're huge. I'm sure we're gonna find out the name of that. Colossal colonies. Imagine what would happen if Africanized honeybees and E. burchelli army ants battled each other in an insect war. Let's see how they'd match up. Number of Africanized honeybees in a colony: 20,000 to 90,000. Now think about our place value here. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions, right? 10 millions, 100 millions. Number of E. burchelli army ants in a colony: 100,000 to 2 million. So more army ants than the killer bees or Africanized honeybees. First, they're both known for living in large colonies. Africanized honeybee queens can lay around 1,500 eggs in a day. An E. burchelli ant queen lays up to 100,000 eggs in a 3-week period. The army ants outnumber the honeybees. However, this is just one fight in the battle of the beast. Smaller versus smaller. An army ant colony is larger than an Africanized honeybee colony. But would that matter if the honeybees themselves are larger? Let's compare the size of these insect bodies. Length of an Africanized honeybee, about 0.75 inches, 9 millimeters. Length of an E. burchelli army ant is up to 0.47 inches, 12 millimeters. So the bees are a little bit bigger in size. Okay. E. burchelli army ants can be different sizes. Some are as tiny as 0.12 inches, 3 millimeters. The smallest ants collect food, while the largest guard the colony. The killer bees are larger. They win this part of the battle, but both bugs are pretty small. Adaptations for attack. Wow. Battle attack. Both Africanized honeybees and E. burchelli army ants have adaptations that help them fight their enemies. They would certainly use these in their battle with each other. Adaptations to Africanized honeybee: wings to fly through the air, stinger, venom. Adaptations to E. burchelli army ants: long pointed mandibles for seizing and cutting up prey, stinger, and venom. Oh, so these are called mandible. Okay, look at the size of that on the ant, the mandible. They look enormous to the size of the body. Mandible. The honeybee can fly around 15 miles per hour. That's pretty fast. However, the army ants are fast for their size. They travel up to 66 feet per hour. Both animals have stingers and venom, but the army ant can rip small creatures apart with their mandibles. Vicious venom. Both insects inject venom into other creatures to guard their colonies or attack prey. They use a stinger or the rear of their body. How deadly is venom? Africanized honeybee venom, just as powerful as European bee venom, but injected in smaller doses. Eberchelli army ants venom works quickly to kill and break down a creature's insides. One Africanized honeybee venom isn't very powerful. However, these bees attack in huge swarms. Multiple bee stings can kill a human. The venom of a whole band of army ants can quickly stop and kill a larger animal. This matchup seems to be a tie. What do you think? So far, what are you thinking is winning this battle? The Africanized honeybee or the Eberchelli army ants? Oh, wait. All right, let's see what else we got here. Why so angry? Both Africanized honeybees and Eberchelli army ants are frightened in great numbers. Unfortunately for their enemies, that's often the way they travel and attack. Africanized honeybees, over 1,000 bees may attack to guard their hive. Follow an enemy as far as 1/4 of a mile and stay aggressive up to 24 hours. So if they were upset with you, that could last an entire day. And it's saying that they can travel about 1/4 of a mile. So the track near our school, that's like 1 lap is 1/4 of a mile because 4 laps is 1 mile. So they can follow you for the entire lap. That's pretty far for those little bees. And 1,000 of them can attack. That's a lot. Eberchelli army ants swarm. As many as 500,000 ants may be sent out to find food. Capture about 30,000 prey in one day, and they work together in teams to carry prey back to the nest. The Eberchelli army ants move their location of their nest and actually create their nest using their bodies, but the colony needs food. Watch out when they're on the march. Africanized honeybees can hold a grudge, but the army ant's path of prey is famous. Each group of creatures is scary for its own reasons. Wow, I agree. Bug grub. Each of these alarming insects hungers for certain kinds of food. Could this have an effect on the beast battle? The Africanized honeybee eats pollen, nectar, honey, partially digested nectar. The Eberchelli army ants eat insects such as wasps, ants, cockroaches, grasshoppers, and beetles. Arachnids such as tarantulas and scorpions. Wow, tarantulas and scorpions? I don't know. That's proven a pretty tough case right there. The Eberchelli army ants are carnivores, which means they eat meat. They're meat eaters. They have no problem attacking and eat a whole swarm of killer bees in their path, if they could catch the flying insects. Could the bees fight off such an attack? I don't know. I mean, killing a tarantula? Those are huge. Or a scorpion? Wow. The winner. Here we go. Drum roll. Now you know some ways these two bugs can be compared. An Eberchelli army ant colony is larger than an Africanized honeybee colony, but the honeybees have the larger body. The honeybees are faster, but ants can chop up their prey with their mandibles. Those things were huge. Mandibles? Let's see. An Eberchelli army ant colony is larger than Africanized honeybee colony, but the honeybees have the larger body. The honeybees are faster, but ants can chop up their prey with their mandibles, but have venomous stingers. The army ants look for animals to eat, but the honeybee can get very angry. If these insects came face to face, who would win? You have the facts. Now decide. Now that you know more about these two amazing insects, you can imagine who wins the bizarre beast battle and why. All right, so here we go. What do you guys think? Army ant? The Eberchelli army ant or the Africanized honeybee? Which one's it going to be? All right, boys and girls. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to make some more for you, and I'll see you soon.